Finally found Vector. I don't know if you noticed in a previous video whenever I got this DNA upgrade kit, and man, I couldn't find him. I actually had him along with the sort of Armada Trilogy stuff over in the corner. You'd think that would be like the first place you'd look, but no. I have some stuff sitting about here, and I assumed he would be about here, but no. So I finally found him. I'll get the upgrade kit on him, and I'll show him off in a video later on. What's up YouTube? I'm Alpha Prime and welcome back to the channel, and it is quite early. This is before I go to work today, and I just got so much stuff on at the minute, sort of after work, that I decided maybe just try and get up and try and be a bit more productive in the morning. Let's try and make some videos. So I do have a couple of boxes to open. Sort of all slowed down. I don't know what it is, but for me anyway, it has slowed down quite a bit. With that new 4-pack to get with the last Headmaster Junior horrible, I really don't like when Hasbro do that. I mean, that's the only one I want out of that set is horrible, and they've stuck him in a 4-pack, exclusive 4-pack, no less. Of course, if they're going to do it, they're going to stick them right in an exclusive one, which is going to be really hard to get, especially over here in the UK. It has sold out everywhere. Not unlike this set initially, but just waiting to see if it gets another release or re-release and stuff. It's bad now that a lot of online stores are having to sell it and sort of go one per customer. I mean, really guys, do we have to scalp stuff? Yeah, I get it, maybe two, or people want 2 for themselves, but there is people out there that's just buying 3 or 4 to then wait till they're all sold out and then sell them on at a high price. First bot we got is Elita 1 from Transformers 1. I think that closes out. I know they're getting Arachne and Starscream, but that's the main cast. For me, I did get a look at Starscream at TF Nation. Toys R Us was doing like sort of live unboxings from In Demand. He looks really nice, and maybe at some point I'll pick him up, but I'm trying not to pre-order as much now. I'm trying to just sort of cut back a little because as I said in the previous video, I'm looking to get out of Masterpiece, so it's just getting too expensive for me now. So I'm going to try and get that organized, try and get those sold. Although I do notice that a lot of stuff isn't selling at the minute, so sort of hesitating. But I'm hoping maybe this Saturday coming now that I'll maybe get some stuff up onto some of those pages. So second box, as I start cutting it already. It's just so early in the morning. It's so early. But I do want to get back to making the videos and stuff. It's just been quite hectic this last little while. Then everybody's life's hectic. Let's face it, everybody is really busy. So the last box here, and it's really snug inside that box. Anybody think of what's been out along with Elita 1 recently? Just got this in on just the end of the week there. It's now Monday, I'm recording. Hopefully I get it out tonight. Megatron, and I'm getting this guy out of the box because, oh man, does that look so good in there. Yes, there's a lot of empty space, but they had to fill the leader slot with him. Well, I do think they could have given him a little more accessories or something just to beef that out a bit. But no, I have been waiting for this Megatron. It was kind of the last sort of thing that, well, one of the last things to put in was sort of finally making the decision to get out of Masterpiece. For the most part, I'm going to keep my Dinobots and stuff like that. Just get the little instructions, trying to spot there. It really is. It's just down in price. Like they're just getting higher and higher and higher and higher, and it's just they have now finally priced me out of Masterpiece. Man, this guy looks awesome in person. Really does. I know that people are saying about the shins and stuff. Shins aren't bad in person. So if that's what's holding you off from picking this guy up, I can tell you now that in person, the shins aren't as blue as they look. They are just like a blue grey. I don't know if it can come across here. You know, they're not. Man, they're like really, really blue on the initial pics. As you can see, like, look at that blue. They're like a real blue grey. So we can get that Cannon or Fusion Cannon, yeah, right. I actually don't mind the size. That was another gripe, I suppose, is that this was too big. So the accessories he comes with is Fusion Cannon, himself in gun mode, his sword, and then his barrel for his back. I have to say, I do think that he could have came with a few more accessories for the price point. So we can go ahead and tab this in. There we go. But overall, I do think that he is a really, really, really nice figure. Don't regret picking him up. I actually think, for me personally, I think the shoulder cannon is a nice size. I actually, that to me is probably the perfect, or the closest to being perfect Megatron that we're going to get at this scale. Let's face it, they're not going to give us the gun mode for assault mode, due to obviously the world. So I think people just need to come to terms with that I know there's all the memes and stuff out there about you know, yes, I remember him as a tank in the 86 movie and stuff. They just can't do that. But if they can give us, like, this guy is pretty much perfect in alt mode, like, or in robot mode. So like the alt mode is sort of, I mean, they give you this. So essentially, you know, you just give this to Starscream or Soundwave or whatever to hold, and you can recreate that scene, I suppose. I do think for the price point that we should have got at least his mace. I know I see a few people that have the blockies, similar scale to this guy, and it came with the mace, and they're using that there. Like, so that is an option. Let's face it, DNA probably Designs is going to come up with an upgrade kit for this guy as well. But I really wish that they had the mace. The mace is the only thing that I think that he's missing, and you know, he only has what, 1, 2, 3, 4 wee bits accessory wise, and at this price point I do think that he could have came with the mace. But at the end of the day, it's still an absolutely amazing bot. Cannot wait to get messing with this guy. It just looks awesome. I mean, like, even at the back, he's so clean. So clean. Really impressed with this guy. Hasbro are doing an absolutely fantastic job at the minute. And really, really, really enjoying the figures at the minute. Getting me right back into chug scale. Obviously, this guy, they dropped the ball a little bit. But in general, I am so happy with the figures that they are putting out at the minute at Chug Scale, until the price gets too high on that too. Let's face it, everything's just going up on price at the minute. But yeah, as much as I love the Masterpiece stuff, really do love it. They look amazing on the shelf and stuff out there, like, but financially I just can't keep up with it. I know 3 companies are doing Devastator. It's just like, it's the same old story of whatever other companies are doing, and Fans Toys sort of says that they're doing one and stuff out there. You know, it's like, guys, can we just do like different figures, do different combiners, do different whatever. You don't need to keep doing the same figure at the same time as somebody else. I mean, if you're a fan of Fans Toys, you're going to wait for the Fans Toys version anyway, so it's not like Fans Toys are missing out. I mean, I do like the build quality of Fans Toys. I do think they're probably pretty much the best company out there at the minute. Followed closely, I think, by MMC for quality wise. X Transpots is definitely up there as well. Like, they're, personally speaking, if I was getting them Masterpiece Constructicons, I'd be going in on the X Transpots ones, because I think the X Transpot ones look better in their robot mode. A lot of people are saying, you know, that the combined mode is better looking in Fans Toys and stuff. But then I also like the all built-in stuff that MMC are doing, so it just really depends on what you're looking for. I personally think that, you know, as long as the Devastator looks fairly close, I like the bots to look, because sometimes I would have displayed the Masterpiece figures separately, not in their combined form, so I do like them to look fairly like it. And from what I've seen for Fans Toys, like, I'm interested, I still watch the videos and stuff of all the Masterpiece stuff. I do think the Fans Toys doesn't look as good as the X Transpots personally, just appearance wise, not build or anything like that there. I know Fans Toys has probably got fantastic build, they always do, they're well built figures, they know what they're doing, let's face it. But I just think that X Transpot beats them, especially with the likes of Long Haul and stuff. I think they just look slightly better, but that's my opinion. And I was never really going in Devastator anyway, because I had the Toy World version, so I was just like, I didn't need another one. But I think now it's just got to the stage where it's like, yeah, I'm just really enjoying the Chug line. This is what I've always wanted the Chug line to be, and they're finally hitting that peak, and it's scratching that sort of MP sort of itch for me. I mean, the 86 Optimus, he's up there on the shelf. It was amazing too. I just think that they're finally getting the Chug Scale to a really good standard, and I am happy to just collect the Chug Scale figures. And that's it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it says, absolutely loving the 86 Megatron. If you're on the fence, definitely pick him up. This is absolutely muted, like a lot better than what you see in the pictures. And oh man, it's just Megatron. It is G1 Megatron. Yes, he's a tank in this, but it's as perfect as you're going to get, I think, at this scale. I don't think Hasbro are going to get it any better than this. The head sculpt look awesome. Just the proportions, everything, amazing. Really love it. Can't wait to get messing about with it. I will do a how to transform video on him, hopefully this week. I know I have other ones to do as well. Don't worry, I've got them all lined up. I'm going to try doing this now in the mornings and stuff, so hopefully there'll be more videos coming. So until next time, guys, stay awesome.